As a Nigerian living in the Netherlands for over 8 years, these are still the things that surprises me till date. I am going to be calling this my cultural shock experiences. This one is interesting. So you can imagine me, a Nigerian, falling in love with a Dutch beautiful man, right? And then moved over to the Netherlands. And you would think that when you say hello and then you hug and just share the usual kisses is just maybe you and your husband or your partner. Well, the kissing culture is not just you and your partner. Actually, there's an official way to greet in the Netherlands, and that is usually three kisses. So you go, mwah, mwah, mwah. Yes, and it is actually a thing. So imagine me just new in the Netherlands and then getting kissed on. I liked it. I still like it, but I needed to get used to it, and I'm here for it. But then it turns out that not everybody is so much of a kisser, and not everybody is so much of a hugger. But I'm a kisser and I'm a hugger, so I'm here for it. But then it's something that is like normal here in the Netherlands, which is not normal in Nigeria. You will not see anybody just randomly kissing on the road or on the street. Even in car parks or at the airport, it's not a usual thing that you see couple just, or siblings. Okay, this is not just a couple thing. Even siblings literally kiss on the lips or on the cheek three times, and it's normal. So the kissing thing is really, really normal here in the Netherlands. But then in Nigeria, you imagine me kissing my brother on his lips, like, or kissing three times. Yeah, we can do some pegs, but kissing, But in the Netherlands, it's normal here to share some beautiful kiss and beautiful hugs. So this is something that was quite surprising, but it's something I'm here for and I enjoy. I enjoy kissing, hugging, kissing my children and my husband, of course. So I'm here for it. Okay, this one, it's something that I needed to intentionally learn. That is, everything is literally by the rule book. So there's a rule book system in the Netherlands. There is where you throw your dustbin and how you throw your dustbin. There's a dustbin for the green dustbin, the paper dustbin, the plastic dustbin, and there's like the gray dustbin that is like that dustbin that is not green, vegetable, or plastic, right? That other dustbin, like your tissue and some other things, that's where the grey dustbin is. So you have to understand all the color codes of the dustbin and go by the rules. You have to go by the rules. This is something I have to learn. And not just that, there's a place you have to park your bike. There's a place you have to park your car. There's a place where you have to figure out that you're allowed to park your car for this amount of time. Oh God, it is fun. Like, it is interesting. And I'm here for the orderliness. You know what? This is beautiful if at the end of the day you actually see the effect of this rule, the economic importance, the economic influence, and all that, is associated to this rule. I like that the system is working and I am here for it. In the Netherlands, you have to pay attention to the environment, you have to pay attention to the rule and go by the rule. Like, it's amazing, the rules, and it's interesting, the dynamics and the reason. But I'm here for it. I mean, I can never turn back. Oh, you see what I did there? Oh, this one I like. I like it because honestly, it makes my life easy. Now, imagine coming from a place where you have to cook heavily for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But in the Netherlands, especially if you are in a Dutch family, okay? I am in a Dutch family. My family is Dutch. So imagine the lifestyle: breakfast, bread, lunch, bread. Then you just have to think of something interesting and fun for dinner. Oh, this is the life. Well, for me, I am not very, strict on that as to I don't necessarily have to eat bread for lunch. You get, but for my husband, this is what he grew up with. So that is what he's been served. That is, in fact, he even makes his lunch himself. So imagine the life. I'm loving this part. It's quite surprising. It is what it is, but I'm loving it. And I'm not complaining, of course. So, yes. The weather, let's not even talk about the weather swing. Oh my goodness. The weather swing is something else. Like I have one rule now. I always have a spare jacket and a raincoat in my bike. I always have a spare jacket and a raincoat and of course an umbrella in the car. Because what in the Netherlands weather is this? It's sunny, and then imagine that it's sunny, and then you're already making plans around the weather. You go outside, it's sunny, but it's literally freezing, even during summers. Don't be deceived. The weather swing is not something you want to, play with, and it is what it is. Always plan yourself. It's summer, right? Enjoy your cute summer clothes, but in your bag, make sure you have a shawl, a scarf, or even your jacket because you can just be hit by the rain or a very cold breeze, as in freezing breeze. So you want to make sure that you are always prepared in the Netherlands to survive this weather. Yes. One thing I realized in the Netherlands is that you cannot make friends in the Netherlands. And it's not from a place of people being snobbish. It's just what it is, right? As an adult, you cannot make friends in the Netherlands. Okay, let me sound a little calmer. It is very difficult to make friends in the Netherlands, especially among Dutch people. And this is surprisingly a thing. But what I've come to understand is this: fair enough, the Netherlands is a very small community. Like in every city or village, almost everybody know each other. So you can imagine that from school, you grew up with a set of people. These are the same people you grew up with to adulthood. And there's just this sense of, community and grouping already. And then you as, a visitor, an immigrant, or somebody that just relocated, you cannot just squeeze yourself into that community or into that group. It's difficult. So the earlier you make peace with it, the better for you. Your colleague is not your friend. That should be an establishment already. That should be an established fact. You can be cordial with your colleague, but man, once you clock out, it is what it is. You can be in the same office with your colleague. They are having a wedding, you're having a party, and you will not be invited. And honestly, there's no fault, there's no beef. It is what it is. You're not a friend. You're not invited. You get. So making friends as an adult in the Netherlands is it's very difficult, and just accept it. What you can do for yourself is join communities. So if you are someone that goes to church or mosques, just find your community or some yoga group or some language group. Find a community and try your best to be present as much as you can. That's the best you get. But you see, friend, nah, it's just going to be a very, very difficult one for you. It could happen, but it's going to be very, very difficult. So, yes, making friends in the Netherlands is almost impossible, especially as an adult. Make peace with it, be part of a community, groups, and all. But that's all, that's really all you get. Try not to expect so much so you don't get hurt in any way. But it is what it is, honestly. So, yes, that's one thing with adulthood. That is one thing that still remains a reality in the Netherlands. This was fun reliving, some of these experiences and all. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. If you have something you want to know about the Netherlands or you want me to talk about, let me know in the comment section. Also, I would like to hear your experience. How are you navigating the Netherlands? What has been your cultural shock so far? What is that thing that still surprises you till now? I'd like to know in the comment section. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Yours truly, Princess.